Good morning, girls. Let's continue with polynomials. And in the previous videos, I had explained you what are the different kinds of polynomials. Then we had also started with the remainder theorem, right? Now, under remainder theorem, we have two methods. One method I had already explained you, and that was division algorithm, or we can say it was a division method. Now, firstly, we are going to write the general statement of the remainder theorem today, and we are going to study the second method of finding the remainder, and that method is called the remainder theorem method. Okay, so first let us see what is the remainder theorem and how do we write it in the general form. Now, let us take that Px is any polynomial. We are studying polynomial. So, we take Px is a polynomial with degree 1, or it can be greater than 1. Greater than 1. So, Px is a polynomial with degree 1 or greater than 1, and if x minus a is the divisor of the given polynomial, right, where a is any real number, then the remainder will be P of a polynomial in a, right? So I repeat, the remainder theorem states that if a polynomial in x with degree 1 or greater than 1, and if x minus a is a divisor of this given polynomial where a is a real number, then the remainder is PA. Okay, now we know that x minus a is a polynomial with degree 1, right? I am talking about the divisor. Now the divisor has a degree 1. So the remainder, that is P of a, will be a polynomial with degree less than 1. Okay, if it is less than 1, that means the degree of this polynomial will be 0. And which polynomial has degree 0? A constant polynomial. Okay, so therefore the polynomial in A will be a constant, or it will be a constant number, right? So I repeat, if a polynomial with degree 1 or degree greater than 1 is taken, and x minus a is the divisor of that given polynomial where a is a real number means it can be a rational or an irrational number, then the remainder will be P of a, right? And x minus a, because it has a degree 1 or it is a polynomial in degree 1, then PA will be a polynomial in degree less than 1. And when I say less than 1 means the degree of this polynomial will be 0, and the degree of the constant polynomial is always 0. Therefore, we can say that P of A will always be a constant number. Okay. Now, I told you that the remainder theorem has two methods. One is the division algorithm, which I already explained you in the previous video. Now today we are going to study the remainder theorem method. Remainder theorem method, and for that I will take up a question. Let us take a question. Px is equal to 5x cube minus 4x square minus 13. Right, so this is a polynomial in x, its degree is 3, right, and the divisor which is given is x plus 2. The divisor is x plus 2. We have to find the remainder. We can find remainder by division algorithm also, but just now I am teaching you the remainder theorem method. So what we'll do, we will put x plus 2 is equal to 0. When x plus 2 is equal to 0, x will be equal to minus 2. Now this value of x I am going to substitute in this given polynomial. So P of minus 2 will be equal to 5 into minus 2 the whole cube minus 4 into minus 2 the whole square and minus 13. So 5 into minus 2 the whole cube means 5 into minus 8, that is going to be minus 40. Then minus 4 into 4 will be 16 and minus 13. So therefore minus 40 minus 16 minus 13 will be 40 minus 16 will give you 56, and 56 and 13 will give you 69 and 69. So the remainder is equal to 69. Okay, so this is the remainder theorem method. So what we've done, we've taken the polynomial in which the divisor is given. Remainder, we have to find the remainder. So we will put x plus 2, the divisor, which is equal to 0. X will be equal to minus 2, and this minus 2 we substitute in the given polynomial and we find the remainder. Okay, so this is another method to find the remainder of the given polynomial whose divisor is given to us. Right? So one more question I take up. This is a remainder theorem method, and the division algorithm method also comes under the remainder theorem. Next, Px is equal to 8x square minus 7x plus 5. This is a polynomial with degree 2. Then the divisor which is given to us is x plus 1. This is the divisor. Now divisor, we have to find the remainder, and therefore to find the remainder we will put x plus 1 is equal to 0, and that will give you minus 1. X will be minus 1. Now this minus 1 we are substituting in the given polynomial, and that will give us the remainder. Okay, so when we are substituting, we write p of minus 1. You know how to write p of minus 1, or what is the meaning of p of minus 1? P minus 1 means a polynomial in which we are substituting the value of x as minus 1, which we got it from here. Now therefore it is equal to 8 into minus 1 the whole square minus 7 into minus 1 and plus 5. So therefore minus 1 square means 1, and 1 into 8 is 8. Minus into minus plus, that is 7 into 1, 7, and plus 5. So 8 plus 7 will give you 15, 15 plus 5 will give you 20, and therefore the remainder is 20. So this is the remainder theorem method. So what I told you, what is the general form of the remainder theorem? If Px is a polynomial, with degree 1 or more than 1, and if x minus a is the divisor in which a is any real number, then the remainder for this given polynomial will be equal to p of a, and p of a will always be a constant number because the degree of this will be less than 1, less than the divisor, and less than the divisor means its degree will be 0, and whose degree is 0? The degree of the constant polynomial is always 0, and therefore the remainder will always be a constant number. So this is the remainder theorem, and you have to complete some questions on the remainder theorem in which you will use both the methods. For any given question you will do the division algorithm method as well as the remainder theorem method. Okay, so one more sum I will take up, and then I'll give you some extra questions on this topic. 4x cube plus 5x square minus 3x plus 7. This is a polynomial in x. The divisor is given to you as x minus 2, right? Yes, x minus 2 is the divisor. So therefore we'll put x minus 2 is equal to 0, which will give you x as 2. Okay, so to find the remainder, we will write p of 2 is equal to 4 into 2 cube plus 5 into 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus 7. Therefore 4 into 2 cube means 8, 8 fours are 36, 8 fours are 30, 9 fours are 30, 8 fours are 32, plus 5 into 4, 20, minus 6 plus 7. Okay, therefore 32 plus 20 will give you 52, and this will give you plus 1, and therefore the answer will be 53. So that means we can use the remainder theorem method also to find the remainder, as well as we can use what? The division algorithm method to find the remainder in a given polynomial. Okay, so I'll take out some questions for you. You will complete them using both the methods and you can compare your answers. Okay, and exercise also you have completed, I think, which I told you in the previous, that is on the previous day what I told you. So complete those extra questions, and if you have any doubts or difficulties you can ask me. Right, now my next video will be based on factor theorem. So I will also explain you factor theorem today, and you will complete both remainder theorem as well as factor theorem. Okay, thank you.